My amendment strikes funding for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, Security Investment Program. My amendment would strike over $433 million in NATO funding from the bill. America should not be doling out hundreds of millions of dollars to international organizations to help them fight their enemies, especially when they are unwilling to fight for themselves. NATO. But yet America is beyond our pledge. We are spending in 2023 3.5% of our GDP, but yet we don't do anything to defend our own country and our own borders. This is why Americans would love to see Congress take action to defund NATO and stop spending hundreds of millions of their hard-earned money to foreign countries to defend these foreign countries while we don't defend our own country and our own people. Madam Speaker?
I think the sponsor of the amendment has shown pretty clear evidence that she has no idea what the NATO Security Investment Program is actually funding. We're talking about funding that is provided to build infrastructure that takes care of our troops that are overseas so that we can make sure that we invest properly in infrastructure for a vast array of training facilities, of national security facilities, of hangars that contain our airplanes, military aircraft that cost billions of dollars. So everything about what the amendment does actually makes our own service members who are fighting overseas to defend our national security interests and to defend our country less safe. I'm not sure if the sponsor of the amendment has traveled to see our military infrastructure around the world. I have, and oftentimes when we go as the MilCon VA subcommittee, and I've traveled with Judge Carter to see some of our infrastructure, and the appalling conditions in which much of this infrastructure exists makes it so that our service members are less safe. I've been in hangars in which the doors don't close because they are rusted, and the jerry-rigging that our service members has to do to close the doors of some hangars to protect our very expensive equipment that protects our national security interests would straighten my hair. And that's not easy, Madam Chair. We have a responsibility to make sure that the infrastructure that we fund is in pristine, well-kept condition. And what the sponsor of the amendments would do is decimate our ability to do that. That's irresponsible, it's unpatriotic, and we should not support this amendment, and members should vote against it. And I yield back the balance of my time.